there, welcome to an A video. I don't know how to make the letter A with my hands. I made a triangle, whatever. You get the idea, right? A for abdominal. So I just posted a C video, right, for cardio, and we did some old school cardio kickbox. So if you want to get some kickboxing in after this for your cardio workout, all of these, the ab portions are probably going to be a little bit shorter than the 25 minutes, but the B for build will be 25 minutes, and I'll do it in a certain format so that we do upper body sometimes, we do lower body, and then other ones will be full body. The C videos are going to be cardio. It could be any kind of cardio you want to do. Heck, I've got a stationary bike, so I might even throw in some cycle videos, although I know not everybody has a bike. So pick and choose. The combinations will be endless if I can continue to get content up the way I have been. And you just want to keep moving. So maybe one day you want to do all cardio, pick all C videos. Maybe you want to do strength and cardio combined. Pick a B and a C video, right? ABC, easy as 1, 2, 3. So let's get started on our abdominals. Always remember, you're gonna go at your own pace, take breaks when you need it. You just have to hit the pause button if you want to take a break. And if anything's too hard, I'll show you modifications, right? Don't be afraid to take those modifications. It's not, get up and just do the hardest version of everything, right? You got to build up to it progressively and safely. So please take care of yourselves. Don't let me push you past what you can do. There's no benefit in getting injured. It just takes you out of the game. And let's get going with it. All right. I don't usually like to use a timer for my abdominal workouts, but if you do, you're more than welcome to, right? Just maybe time it out that each of the abdominal exercises go for 30 seconds, for example. I'm going to go with a 25 rep count, depending on the exercise. Sometimes I switch it up. I seldom stick to the blueprint because it kind of just comes to me as I do it. So let's see what comes to me today. All right, let's start by rolling down nice and flat on your back. Remember, you want to tilt that pelvis in just like in Pilates. Hands come behind the head, but remember, we don't want to yank on the neck. So just kind of have those hands there to support. And if you have tight shoulders, and it does kind of put a lot of tension there, grab a strap, a tie, a towel, anything, and use it as like a sling to hold that head up. And if you got it, lay it back down on the mat. All right, so we got our knees in. We're up in what I call that tabletop position. That's relatively easy, right? But if I want to challenge those lower abdominals, I'm gonna push my feet away. But if this back starts to arch, I went too far. So we are here. Exhale, we're just gonna do some nice, easy beginner movements here. And again, if having those legs up is too much, you can always have your heels on the floor. You just want to get that range of motion in the trunk. And the way abdominal work works, is I gotta shorten this and lengthen it. Shorten it and lengthen it. Doing sit-ups all day is so boring. So this is just a warm-up. And then we are going to go on to doing some other things besides the very annoying sit-up. Good, so we got 2 more. And we got last one. Now I want you to hold it up there and pulse it. Pulse it, yep, I know. It's the good old crunch. Up and up and up. We got 8 more. 7, 6, 5. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, so if you had your legs up the whole time, good for you. If you didn't, don't worry about it, you'll get there. Relax the head and neck down. Hug your knees in. If you've seen any of my Pilates videos, I really believe in kind of like working out where the tension is in between exercises, so go for that. But I'm not gonna stop too much more anymore. Just make sure that you feel you are nice and warmed up. All right, let's hit it. Good. Two more. I totally lost count. I was going to try to keep quiet for this video and put music in, but I'm not really good at that. I got to get better at editing. So if you have any editing tips, I'd really love to hear them. Last one, all the way up, in, and bring it all the way, slow, slow, slow. So try to stop right before that back goes down onto the mat. Hold it there for a couple of seconds. Knees come in, legs go out. Think like a banana boat. Hold it there, you got it. We got 8 more seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, good, good. Roll it down onto the mat. Let those knees go side to side. Perfect. Bring it back to the center. I always gotta tuck my shirt in for this one. But feel free to do some hip bridges in the meantime, if you don't want to wait out the wardrobe malfunction. All right, so we got to work those lower abdominals, and I know it's so hard. Knees come in. I want you to lift up, and then you're going to push your feet away. Now, some of us, we can be all the way down here and still have this in good solid contact. But again, if that back arches, find a spot that's probably a little bit closer to where the ceiling meets the wall, okay? Arms are at the sides. Use these for leverage, and try not to pop that neck up. All right, so we got the knees in. I want to lift up as if I'm trying to slide something underneath those gym pants, okay? So we're up and it's out. Lift and lower, no momentum. Use those lower abdominals to kind of flex your feet as if you're lifting that ceiling up a couple of inches. And then you want to challenge those lower abdominals by bringing those feet as low as you can. And again, remember, keeping the lower back in good solid contact with the mat the whole time. We got 5 more. 4, 3, good. 2 more. And last one. Knees come in, leg goes straight. So we did the bicycle before, right? Now I want you to kind of climb up that leg. Yep, it's that old Pilates move. 2 pulls and switch. So if you notice, I'm not dodging and weaving. I'm trying to keep the whole center stable. And I want to act like I have a tennis ball underneath my back, so I'm not slumping down and coming up throughout the movement. I'm staying up. Nice, tight, core engaged. If your knees are bent, so what? Right? Tight hamstrings, it's hard to get those legs super straight. We've got 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one now singles. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, and last one. Good. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Whew, that one is not easy. Okay. This next one is a favorite of mine. So if you've ever taken any of my classes at any of the gyms I worked at, you know this one always comes in. So we've got that tabletop position again. Your arms are out like a T this time. I'm gonna push those knees away, just like we did in that very first movement. We're gonna tilt ever so slightly to the side. And you'll see that oblique really has to stabilize to allow that little tilt to happen. And then I'm gonna extend my legs out, bend my knees, bring them back to the center. I call this the test round. And then switch to the other side. See how that feels, right? So think of the lever system. We're lengthening out that lever. So by having those legs straighter, it's a little bit harder. If it's too hard, keep the knees bent. Leveling up. Tilt those legs to the side. So as I said, you're either just staying there or you are lengthening, but we're staying toward the right side now. 3rd level to this whole thing. This arm becomes my kickstand, and as my legs extend, I pop up and reach and bring it back down. There's 2. Good. And I want you to think of like doing a pike. 3, 4. Perfect. No momentum. 5, 6, and if I want to really get a good deep pike, I'm going to use that palm. I'm going to come all the way up and down. 2 more. We got the last one, but we're going to hold it up there, and I want you to pulse it, reach and reach. I got 8 more. 7. Notice I'm not crowding this. 5, 4, 3, 2. Nice and controlled. Bring it down, 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 down. If you didn't feel that in your obliques, play around with your movement pattern, okay? It just takes a little bit more of a lean sometimes, a little bit more of an extension, but hopefully you felt it, okay? Flip it over to the other side. I'm just gonna flip this way because I don't really want to be facing the TV and have my booty facing you, so excuse that. So tilt over to the opposite side. Did I just do this side? No, I'm good, I'm good. Arm on the floor like that kickstand, do the little test. Extend, bring it back down. Extend, bring it back down, right? So again, no shame in that game. My opposite hip over here is disconnected from the mat, and you decide how much of that tilt you got. Let's go. So I want to lift and lower, lift and lower. 3, 4, I'm a terrible counter. 5, 6, if you want to change the rep count or at least make it even, I'd appreciate it. And 8, I think I did. All right, let's just do 2 more. Extend. Oh yeah, because then I showed you how I went all the way up that way. Maybe this angle will show it better. 2 more. Last one. Hold it up there, and it's a pulse. Pulse. And if you notice, my legs are pulsing, my hand is reaching, but basically I'm accomplishing what I want because this right here is shortening, shortening, in and in. Last 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Good. All right. Whew, I'm bored of looking at the ceiling. Let's take a nice big deep breath. Let's roll it all the way over and bring ourselves into a plank position. All right. Here's what we see a lot of, right? I want you to retract those shoulders down and back. Abs are nice and tight, and you're making your back like a table. So you shouldn't be down here at all, and shouldn't be popping up there at all. Try to get a good solid position, and if you need to drop the front of your thighs down, go for it. Okay? Directly on the kneecaps, especially if you have knee issues, that could hurt. But, you know, on the front of the thighs, you should be good to go. So we're gonna hold on to that plank, 30 seconds if we can. Create a little bit of movement. Should have put a timer on, huh? Oh, fitness humor. All right. I think that should do it, right? We got 4 more seconds. 3, 2. Now here's the tricky part. I want you to lower it down. Super slow, 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 and all the way down. Good job. Good, good, good. Bring those arms like cactus arms. This is just a good mobility one to do. So my left arm's gonna go here. I'm gonna kind of lift up, bring it back down. Opposite side, lifting, bring it back down. Lift and down, good. Lift and down. So if I want to work that lower back, I do what I call wash the floor, right? Just create a pattern. You're hovering. You don't want to have that neck up. We just want to create some movement. You can go up and down. You can go out to the side. You could even lift the legs off and do what I call a super chick. And then relax and bring it down. Left arm comes here. Turn that right arm. Got my right and my left mixed up. You know what I mean. Bottom arm goes here on an angle, and then resist that urge to dig into that elbow. Instead, put weight on the whole entire forearm. Feet can either be stacked or staggered. You can leave the bottom leg down, or you can bring everything up. So we got that good old-fashioned side plank. Just make sure the shoulder is above the elbow. And again, I feel weight up to where my watch is, as well as on my elbow, so that I'm not digging in and running that tension up that arm. So big deep breath. You want to hold it right there. You can relax the arm down, do whatever you want with it. Just make sure these hips are stacked one on top of the other. And it's small lifts. Small lift. Up, lift, lift. 4 more, good. 3, I want you to kind of make a rainbow here. 2 more. I fix myself. And last one. Now the arm does go up or it stays here. Rotate down, open it up. That's 2. 3. A little bit harder when the feet are stacked to maintain the balance. So again, if you feel like you're losing balance, stagger your feet, or drop that bottom leg down like a kickstand. 2 more. And last one, hold it there. Flip it over into a nice low plank. Good, good, good. Those abs are nice and tight. Maybe create a little bit of movement with the hips. That's it. Come on, dig those forearms in. We're almost done. We're in the home stretch here. And again, if you like these videos, click likes, click subscribe. Maybe do this ab one after you do the kickbox one, or maybe the strength one, which I'm going to get to next. Good. Now typically what I do is I just flip this arm this way, and boom, I'm up on the other side. Now I'm flipping my position again, because I think it's rude to turn my back to you. So I'm on this forearm, I'm on a 90-degree angle. I go through that checklist again, stack the hips one on top of the other, stack the feet or stagger them. Arm can be wherever you want it to be, but I'm lifting up right there. You got it. Lift. Keep it going. Hey Shannon, if you're watching, I'll do a bike one for you, okay? I'll do a cycle one, which will be a weird one to watch if you're not on a bike, but what are you gonna do, right? We all got what we got. Stuff is flying off the shelf on Amazon. So if you are ordering any fitness equipment, check out some of my other videos, and you know, you can do it on the cheap, totally. Arm here, there we go. Rotate, open, rotate. Now, what if your elbow doesn't reach to the mat on this side, or something weird happens when you try to do that full range of motion? It's okay. Just create a little bit of rotation. And just remember, it's more important to keep this lifted. Over and up, over and up. We got 4 more. 3, last 2, last 1. And again, bring it all the way over in that forearm plank. Walk those hands up. Create a little bit of movement. Good. Maybe rock back and forth. And I'm going to bend my knees, kind of walk my knees in, press my heels down, right? So I'm kind of walk myself into a nice little down dog there. I want to kind of paddle my feet out, see how that is. And then with both knees bent, look forward toward your arms. Step nice and wide. Step nice and wide. And then drop it down in a nice low. Well, it's not yoga, so I'm not going to throw that at you. But hey, tune in soon. I'll do a big yoga video. I'm a big power yoga person, though. I really have a hard time meditating and slowing down. All right, well, if I roll up, I'm going to roll right out of the screen. So instead, I want you to roll up nice and slow, slow, slow with a rounded back until you're standing. Okay, I'm going to come down here and say again, oh, I really rolled out of that one, huh? Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining me. I hope you got a good workout. I hope you keep coming back. But more important, I hope you stay safe. I hope you stay positive, and I definitely hope you stay healthy. All right. Good to see you. As always, I obviously need my glasses. Have a great day.